So guys, it is the time to unbox this Tabac. It says original shaving soap, but we all know that it is no longer so original because the initial version was tallow based, and right now we are having this new, which seems to be vegetal. So let's see. From ingredients list, I will put it like this. You can maybe pause the video or go directly to their website to check for the specs, but as you can see it is brand new, unopened, so I hope this won't take too much time because I want to take you throughout entire process of inspecting new soap, seeing how well it shaves, and basically is Tabac still reputable as it was. So I don't have pretty much free containers for my shaving soaps, so I will try to keep this one as intact as I can. So in case I don't like it, I can always put it back. And one of the things which people sort of complained about regarding the Tabac is like you will smell like the grandpa. So if this is the case, then you're a lucky bastard because your grandpa smelled wonderful. So a few, how to say, it's not engraving, it's more like pressed logo of Tabac, says original since 1959. So what else can we use from 1950s? Of course, it's Merkur Progress. So first of all, as you see, it is a little bit loosed bowl, so I will fill it across the brim, see, just to wet the soap entirely. I poured out everything and I will start lathering. It's not going that nicely because the soap is swirling as I move it, but we will see how much can we scoop and is there maybe some better way to proceed in the future. So let's pause the video at this moment and see for the rest. Okay, now since this bottom part of the soap was somehow a little bit better soaked, I just continue to lather it directly from the hand. And I would say that this yucky brush collected just enough, so since I already have soapy hand, I will use it as a pre-shave. And let's see how it lathers. So when I'm trying the new soaps, I prefer the face lathering because I want to have the full experience. Meaning how the soap feels on the skin. Is it thick? Is it watery? How is leather developing? Does it require more or less water? So from this moment I could say that this seems to be pretty thick and pretty sticky. So I have a little bit of sudsy water in my bowl and I will continue to dip my brush until I get that consistency which I'm expecting. So right now you can see a lot of tiny bubbles appearing. And now when the soap is activated, I must say that the grandpa scent is really coming through. But it's not an unpleasant one, you know. It's like your grandpa was some sort of big shot in some state company, you know, like some banker or tax collector. And it feels like corporate executive of 1950s, if I can call it like that. Now, when I a little bit worked in the lather, I could say that This soap is just exploding with additional water, so it is also one of the most, how to say, harder soaps which I have. All the others are a little bit on the creamier side, so they are not so difficult to be collected with the brush. And this pack is in particular very hard, almost like a bar soap for hand washing. But as much as water I'm adding, it simply retains the slickness, the scent and everything, and it appears to me that it could take much more water than I'm currently using, so maybe we can dip once more. And I must admit to you that I'm very broken-nosed, so I cannot distinguish any scents or perfumes. But this one feels, you know, a little bit exclusive, plushy, and very distinct. You know, it's not overwhelming. It's, I would say, almost as it doesn't have any specific scent note, but you feel like a lot of additional scents are like popping from the background. So in this background notes, I could say it's almost like lavender, or it's not coconut, definitely, but somehow flowery, very manly, not to be mistaken. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, some girly scent or similar. It just has, you know, with each brush stroke it releases more scent, so I hope it will perform in the same way. And when we are at performances, Merkur Progress, loaded with Mem Blade, the Serbian one, set on 4, just to relax a little bit after all that open combs which I forced you to watch. So I hope that I'm not going to spoil my technique with this super comfortable razor. And I always say, when you have a very comfortable razor which cannot make any damage on your skin, you tend to do a lot of weird patterns. So I will do my best to keep everything by the book, you know, nice gently strokes, a little bit of skin stretching where needed. Following the grain, at least for the first pass. Not applying any pressure, keep that in mind. Now, as you can see by the amount of residues which I'm currently having on my skin, The Tabac is very slick and very creamy, and I think it is almost impossible to, at least with safety bar razor, to remove all the soap from the skin. Now, if you think that I'm going too fast, keep in mind that this is very large and bulky head, also very comfortable on the skin. So basically, it's not going that harshly blade over the skin, and actually I could even press it even more. So my friends, that would be the first pass, and I must say it was more efficient than I could think of. So I could say that formula of Tabac, although it is vegetal now, no tallow, this is so nice and such a lovely feel on the skin. So I don't know what is the secret. I would need to recheck the ingredients. There is no that whitish residues from soap, which means that at least we got it well diluted. But let's go for a second pass just to see how it goes. And I think this is probably one of the rare soaps which does not seem to be diluted after the first pass. So even the lather in the brush, which tends to dry out a little bit, now seems to be exactly the same as on the first pass. So very creamy, very nice. I almost feel like I'm applying a new layer of the skin to my face. As you can see, it's working magically. So without tuning down the razor, we complete the second pass with setting 4 as well. Yeah, a real BBS. So for 10 euros for the refill pack, I think you're getting a wonderful value for your money, because the scent is like in the finest barber shops. While the exact feel on the skin, unfortunately, I cannot explain to you enough over the screen. But it is like, you sense the skin is super soft, but it doesn't feel slick. It doesn't feel like you need to rinse out some heavy soap residues. So I would guess that this formula is very absorbent to the hairs because I feel like the soap ended up in the whiskers only, and what is left on the skin is nothing but this softening effect, and I cannot stop touching my neck because it is wonderful. I mean, and I should definitely take some special dedicated bowl for Tabac to use it more frequently, because I see right now from the first shave that it is most likely become one of my favorite soaps. what can I say? I'm completely left speechless, so let's rinse, let's try the aftershave and see what is the damage. Okay, so far it appears that no nicks, no cuts, no vapors, no pimple damage, although I do have this little one which is begging for squeezing. So, although the Merkur Progress is not the most aggressive razor which I have, this was a remarkably smooth shave. So excellent, excellent soap. A little bit of alcohol stinging, especially in my eyes, not on the skin, don't get me wrong. But yeah. Honestly guys, if I could use one shaving soap until the rest of my life, I don't know better way to explain it. So, I left it for dry out, as you can see. For everything else, honestly, I didn't expect it. Such a nice, clean, smooth shave, especially with this post-shave sensation on the skin. I hoped it will be just unboxing, first try out, yeah, you know, little bit of learning, but with Tabac there is no learning curve. So, thank you for watching, stay tuned, I have a lot of new things to show you, so see you next time, bye.